Since my family is still on the other side of the planet, I find time to celebrate the year-end holiday season with traditions I have made that are all my own. Something like the traditional fare, but with my toasted twist. I'd never had the turkey until I came to America. A tradition I have come to enjoy and, well, like everything else, made my own. Today's holiday feast consists of a personal skinny turkey you may know as Cornish game hen, miniature pumpkins, a warm butternut squash salad, and Mama's cauliflower salad. A little bit of old and new, to pair with 4 stellar wines from the storied Cornerstone Cellars in California, Oregon, and Tennessee. Cornerstone Cellars is a testament to faith and passion in winemaking. In the late 80s, 2 doctors from Memphis were approached after a friend purchased more juice than he could handle. The rest, as they say, is history. One vintage led to another, to the purchase of properties and vines in both Napa and Willamette Valley in Oregon, and right here to the table at the world headquarters. First, we have the 2010 Sauvignon Blanc from Napa Valley, which is the perfect starter for this holiday meal. The rich, creamy characters of this wine accentuate the enjoyment of my crab pound cake. Beautiful, rich and creamy. I love just the fruitiness. For me, it's just holiday. This will go really well with my crab. Wait, it's right here. This is so good. You know, and I was real deliberate with this recipe. I put half the sugar, half the butter, and half the cream just because the holidays are all about fat. No good for me. Perfect. Okay, moving on. From creamy to more complex, I open up the 2009 Pinot Noir from Willamette Valley next, which will honestly work well with this entire meal. With full, fresh red and blue fruit flavors that provide that finishing sweetness for this feast. What a perfect color for a Pinot Noir. I can taste the sense of place. This is a blend of 2 AVAs, Eola Valley and Yamhill Carlton from Oregon. Very bright and elegant, and this is perfect with the warm cranberry and butternut squash salad that I made. Perfectly cooked too. Next up, the 2009 Stepping Stone Cabernet Franc, a personal pairing favorite of mine, which I feel embraced the smokier, slow-baked nature of the fowl and tones of the garden. The elegant wild herbs of this wine brilliantly complements the skinny turkey and opens up the personality of Mama's cauliflower salad. At Cornerstone, for the winemakers, each vintage is a stepping stone to better wine. I have to tell you, Cab Franc, I just fell in love with this from Virginia and North Carolina. But this one is a typical California Bordeaux style, rich, uplifting and elegant, and the wild herbs are perfect with the cumin and the cayenne pepper and Mama's cauliflower salad. The orange wine, oh my god, this is fabulous. The spice also, for me, is like home. I can even say, I feel like it tastes like the earth. Lastly, a classic 2007 Howell Mountain Cabernet Sauvignon to round up the feast of this season. Velvety textures, sweet cherry and caramel qualities enliven the warmth of health and heart around this holiday table, all the while accompanying the apple caramel muffin I made for a light dessert. Cabernet Sauvignon, beautiful. And the muffin is filled with nice gooey caramel. And as you can see, portion control. Howell Mountain is where Cornerstone was born. 20 years ago, up until 2010, this was the only single AVA appellation of the Cabernet Sauvignon. 2010, they choose grapes from 2 different appellations. Higher up on the mountain, white soil, and the other a rustic red clay soil, and as I understand, it makes for a more depth and complex wine. I can't wait to try that, because this is fantastic. And with the caramel, oh, beautiful. Ho ho ho. Until next time, remember, life is too short. Always drink good wine. And don't forget to love well this season.